An abortion rights protest had been going on peacefully for hours in downtown Los Angeles on Tuesday when the help call suddenly went out over police radios about 9 p.m. The SOS didn't come from Los Angeles police officers, but a small group of federal officers with the Department of Homeland Security. They claimed, according to a statement by the LAPD, that they had come under attack from protesters while in their patrol cars near the intersection of 5th and Hill Streets, about a half-mile away from the federal courthouse where the protest had begun and where federal officers have jurisdiction. Video showed protesters banging on the officers' cars and taunting them in a circle, and the officers shoving protesters and screaming at them to back up. Some witnesses have accused the officers on social media of instigating the confrontation by straying beyond the courthouse, driving into the crowd and using aggressive crowd control measures. Regardless, it ratcheted up tensions between law enforcement and protesters at what until then had been an orderly demonstration over a draft Supreme Court opinion that, if adopted, would undercut abortion rights nationwide. The scene also raised questions as to why federal police officers were squaring off with street protesters in L.A., especially so many blocks from the courthouse. I am confused as to why federal agents were out in Los Angeles doing crowd control during last night's abortion rights protest. Activist and city council candidate Albert Corrado tweeted Wednesday, in response to a video of the encounter that has been viewed 3.5 million times. A spokesman for the Federal Protective Service, an arm of Homeland Security to which the federal officers are assigned, referred questions from the Times to the main DHS Public Affairs Office. In a statement Thursday, that office said DHS strives every day to protect Americans' freedom of speech and other fundamental rights, and that the FPS is conducting a review of this incident and the actions of any DHS personnel involved. In its own statement, the LAPD said the department had not requested assistance from Federal Protective Service during the protests and that its officers had not been working in conjunction with the federal officers who called for help. The incident is the latest in recent years in which federal agents have stepped into and seemingly exacerbated tensions at protests in U.S. cities, where their role and legitimacy in enforcing laws are on shaky legal ground, according to legal scholars.